All right, everyone. Good morning. I guess it still is. This is Rebecca, your favorite interior designer with Revision Custom Home Design in Billings, Montana. So today's video is a little different than some that I've done in that usually I'm showing me going through the process of drafting and putting these walls together. So most of it's kind of the 2D that you see, and then just I occasionally flip over to the 3D side. This video is actually made for a client of mine whose house I'm working on. He's on the other side of the state, he travels a lot, and he wanted to show his family what this is going to look like. So this is a video walkthrough showing everything that we've worked on to this point of this future house that's going to be built. So I'm super excited. Family, hi. um, and I'm just going to narrate, kind of going through this house so you can really see what all the features look like. Because sometimes it's really difficult, especially if you're not, and this is hard for people like myself to remember sometimes, is we're used to looking at a 2D plan and seeing it in our head as a 3D thing. And that's just not normal, for lack of a better word. Everyone has that skill set, and this is mine, and that's okay. So anyway, I'm going to go through, and first I'm going to show you the plan, because obviously that is important, but then we're going to flip over to 3D so you can really see what this actually means. So up on the screen right now, you can see the first floor, main floor of this house. And like I said, if you're not familiar with the, blueprints, floor plans, all that, this could be a little awkward to see. So off here on the right-hand side, we've got a 3-car garage. And then over here on the right, I'm going to zoom in a little bit, we have the main part of the house. So there's a nice porch on the front. You come into the entryway here. Off to the right, there's a staircase that goes down. So it's kind of that open staircase look. Straight ahead of you, you have this beautiful vaulted great room looking out towards the back, big giant windows, and so on. Off to the right, first we have kind of the utility spaces. There's a powder room, laundry room, mud room, all of that. Open off of the great room is this big kitchen with a vaulted dining room off the back. And kind of the fun thing to connect the main part of the house, the public areas of the house with kind of these utility spaces, there's a hidden pantry tucked behind cabinetry in the kitchen that connects through to the mudroom. So you can walk through, drop your groceries off, and then go right into the kitchen, or you can use this hallway here and enter that way. And then on the far left side of the main floor, we have the master suite. So you go in this doorway, there's a little kind of mini hall, and can choose to enter the bedroom, the closet, or the bathroom. We've got great features there. So now we're going to go to the 3D, which is the fun part. So I'm going to grab my camera here. We're going to go up here to the front. And here is your view of the outside. Now, my understanding, I have not seen the lot yet, but my understanding of this house is kind of close to the road a little bit. The road comes across the front here and kind of curves around where this garage is. So from one direction, you actually don't really see that too much, but from the other direction, as you approach the house, this is what you see. And of course, as you're pulling up the driveway, this is what you would see. So again, as I mentioned, 3-car garage. We've got some living space up above. I'll get into that here in a little bit. The driveway will, of course, approach those. And then we have this really excellent covered porch area with these big, giant timbers, lots of open space. There's space for hanging swings and outdoor living space. So you've got, space for tables and chairs. And then as you enter the house, or enter towards the house, here you can feel how massive that is. Right there. All right, so then we approach the front doors. And once you've entered the front doors, this is your view. So here you go. You can see that giant vaulted great room space with the large windows that really overlook out the back, out to the porch, and then beyond. We've got this huge timber truss kind of supporting, because we've got this asymmetrical vault that goes all the way up and then dies off. But we've got this timber truss supporting all of it. We've got this beautiful wood throughout. We haven't really designed the fireplace too much, but obviously that's going to be gorgeous as well. So then as you come in, and we're going through this main space, this is the big great room. So there'll be probably a TV, furniture. And then as you turn and look this way, and I'll back up a little bit so you can really take it in. I do apologize in advance if you get seasick. I'll try to go slow, but hopefully you won't. You can see this big giant kitchen space. We've got a 10-foot long island. There's space for stools. There'll probably actually be space for about 4. Down here on this end, you have your basic work triangle where you've got your sink and your dishwasher. There is a wall oven to the side. you've got your range and hood, and then down here you've got the giant side-by-side fridge and freezer that are built in. And then right here where my mouse is, that is that hidden cabinet I was telling you about. Looks like a pantry cabinet, but when you open up those doors, you're actually walking into a full-on walk-in pantry that then has access back to the mudroom as well. So here as we go into the kitchen, you can kind of, again, feel just a little more what this is like. Not sure all the details on the cabinets. That'll be determined down the road. We might do a row up above. I don't know exactly what the client's going to decide on that, but lots of flexibility here. Lots of built-in storage, lots of space. And then as you turn down this way, you can see how the ceiling goes from a 9-foot flat ceiling up to a vaulted ceiling with these gorgeous windows, again, in the dining room. And this is a table that will seat 10. So plenty of space here. So I'm going to come out here, and then I'm going to turn around. There you can see the view of the porch. And then as we look back, when you're seated out here in the dining room, this is what you'll see here in the kitchen. We're going to do an under cabinet microwave there. And then right next to it is a beverage fridge so that someone could be working in the kitchen and the kids or whoever could be running around, grandkids, and help themselves to some snacks and just have kind of some separate zones so that people aren't tripping over each other's toes. All right. Let's do the master suite next. Okay, so one other feature that's not in here, we're going to work on this with the roof engineer because that's not quite my area of expertise. We're going to try and do like a rolling library ladder somewhere on this wall that'll go up, and then there'll be a balcony here, kind of as bonus space for grandkids to run and play, maybe throw a few air mattresses or beanbags up there, and that space will overlook this great room. But we'll work on that. So then through here, this is the door that goes into the master suite. So here, remember I said it goes into that little hallway. This door right here brings you into the master bedroom. And this furniture is not styled to match, but it's at least showing how big the space is. It's a king-size bed, nightstands, and a chaise. Again, this room has access to go out onto that large porch or deck out the back. And then as we back up, let's see if I can do this here. Here we have a large walk-in closet, lots of storage space. This will be a combination of shelves, drawers, double hanging rods, but we've got a nice space there, and then of course a transom window to just let some natural light in, so it doesn't feel like so closed off of a space. And then this door goes into the master bath. So we've got some storage built in here right as you enter for rolled towels and miscellaneous down below. Over here, on the right-hand side, we have the his vanity. On the left-hand side, we have the hers vanity. She has a smaller sink area, but a large lower counter for makeup. There'll actually be some knee space underneath there. Lots of natural light. Again, windows here. And the cool thing about this bathroom, and you can't really see that this is glass, but we'll do the tile walls on the lower half and then a glass door, or maybe just an opening, glass up above, to really separate the shower and tub. So this is what's called a wet room setup, where your tub and your shower are in the same space without dividers. It's kind of nice because there'll be at least one handheld shower head, and then you can use that for just kind of spraying everything down and cleaning it at the end. And then there's just a drain on the floor that everything goes into. So it's kind of a nice way. It actually gives you more space than if you were to try and squeeze in a shower next to a tub and have walls around everything. And then lastly, this little door here just does go into a small toilet enclosure. So there you can kind of see what that room looks like as we turn around. See, I hope you don't get seasick. All right, so then as we exit this room, this is that little hallway again. And then, oops, now we've gone back out into the great room. So again, we've got the staircase down here that goes to the basement. We've got the door that goes out. And then down here we have sort of the utility part of the house, or I guess you could call it that. So there's this little doorway. Now this doesn't show it, but this is actually kind of a unique feature that the client came up with. He wants to do what he's calling a Murphy door. So instead of a coat closet, it's going to look like a door. So when you open up the door, there's going to be a cubby maybe 8 to 12 inches deep with hooks on it that you can hang guest coats on. So that if they come in the front door, you at least have space to put that real quick. Well, if you close that door, and instead of so that door will actually open out towards you. But if you close that door, if you push in on that door, that whole contraption that's about 12 inches deep or whatever will swing in like a hidden room. and you end up in a powder room. Yay! So the bathroom is there, but it won't really be, if you only look for the coat closet, you're not going to find the powder room. So kind of a secret little thing there. And then we're also going to put some little storage down here in this wall underneath. But I love powder rooms when they have a little window in them. And then as you continue down this hallway, we have a really awesome laundry room. So we've got washer and dryer, of course, with some floating shelves up above. A nice big countertop for folding, some space in the corner here with a rod for hanging all your, wet stuff or stuff that's been ironed or whatever. And then it's not visible in this, just because I don't really have a template that shows it, but this space here, just inside the door, is large enough for this big stainless steel dog wash station. So it's about 50 inches wide, and it allows someone to wash a small sized dog at about counter height in this big contraption, which is pretty awesome. So that is the laundry room. And then this door here goes into the mudroom. So there's space all along here, kind of in this corner. You can do a little table or something right here for dropping the keys. And then all down this wall, it doesn't look like it in this view, but this hallway is actually 5.5 feet wide. So there's plenty of space. So all down this right-hand wall can be benches, coat hooks on the wall, all of that storage that you need for the family coming in and using this space. So this door here does go into the garage. So when you come home and you've got all your groceries, you come in that door, kick off your shoes, hang up your coat, and this door right here goes into that walk-in pantry, which again has a nice window to let some light in. And then this door is the one that goes into the kitchen. So as you back through, maybe at a higher height. Hold on. There you go. And then you go back through and you're back in the pantry. Yay. Obviously you'd open the doors, but okay. So the next thing, so that's the main floor of the house. So really quick, I'm going to go back to the plan view just so I can point this out to you. Now we are back right here. So this staircase, it's nice and wide. I think it's like 4.5 feet wide. It goes up to the mother-in-law suite, which is all of this space up above those 3 garage stalls. And it is built under the eaves, so there is some attic space. It's not quite as massive as it might seem, as we noticed on the exterior view, but it is a full living room, kind of an eat-in kitchen. There's pantry space, a nice large bathroom with both a tub and a shower, a big craft room, and then of course a bedroom and closet. I am filming a live stream. Thank you.
Cool. Is the dishwasher unloaded?
Yes, go. It's not unloaded. You need to unload it. Okay. All right. Working from home with kids. Okay, so this is the mother-in-law suite, which, depending on family situation, may be finished at a later date. I'm not sure, but planning ahead, this is available. So we're going to pop over here to the 3D view, and we'll see if I can make it up the stairs. This 3D camera sometimes is a little tricky. So lots of light. You can see there's this window here, and then there's a series of windows up there. As well as this wall on the right hand side is only a half height wall, so that all of that light, as we turn around backwards, all of that light from those windows above the staircase can transfer into this living room space up here. So there's lots of space here for, say, sofa and chair, maybe a TV on this wall. Dining room table could fit down on this end, or the dining room table could fit in the kitchen almost like an island. And this could be space for a reading nook or whatever. The kitchen down here, it is tucked under the eaves, as you can see. So on this wall, there's no upper cabinets, but you've definitely got space on this end wall for some open shelving or something, along with, of course, your fridge, your stove, and then your sink and your dishwasher. And there is actually a very good sized pantry tucked under the eaves here. So that's kind of a nice feature. And then as you work your way over to this side of the house, or the suite, I've tried to make things as wide as possible. So this is a nice wide hallway here. There's space for like some little display shelves there. This right here is the bathroom, which if we go on in here, you'll see there's a tub on one end and a shower kind of hidden behind the door, but lots of space in there. Okay, then as we turn the corner, this is the craft room. Again, just a nice room under the eaves. It's got lots of headroom, potential for some attic storage space over around this end. Then kind of hiding from the living room is this accordion door, which hides the washer and dryer. So it's got a full laundry upstairs. And then this is the main bedroom. Again, kind of under the eaves, it's got that sloped ceiling, but it's got lots of natural light with the 3 big windows. And of course, a giant walk-in closet. I think this thing is about 5 by 12, so very good sized. All right, so I'll zip outside and you can see that's where we were. So all of that is that space up above the garage there. And now lastly, we're going to go back downstairs. So here's the main floor again. And then the thing we hadn't looked at is the basement. So we've got the staircase that comes over here from the main floor right by the front entryway. And close that. And that comes down into this family room. So I'm going to get my camera here. We're going to hop onto that staircase. Okay, so we come down the staircase. We've got this nice large family room down here. There's going to be, this is a sort of like a covered patio. There'll be like a concrete slab out there. And then you've got that deck up above. So you've got some covered space and then it goes out into the yard. All right. And then from this space, so, first of all, I want to point out, the staircase is open all the way down. So we'll come up with a cool design for it, but it's got some nice open space. There's no hidden walls or anything like that. It's not a closed off enclosure, nice and open. From this living room, we've got 2 halves of the basement. This half over here is kind of the guest wing or guest half. So you come in, back here, there's the room we're calling the den, which could double as a guest bedroom, although it doesn't have a closet, but very good sized. Then we have guest bedroom here. This one does have a closet, but just another nice sized guest bedroom. And then the 2 rooms, oops, hang on, there we go. Someone's got to back up to get in. Okay, and then this right here is a bathroom shared by the 2 of them. So it's kind of it's not quite a Jack and Jill because you don't have to go through the bedrooms to get into it, but it's divided in such a way that the sink is out here in the main area, and then you go through this door, and you've got both a tub or a toilet and then a tub shower combo. So it's nice because if you do have the 2 guest rooms sharing the one bathroom, one person could be out there doing, teeth brushing, makeup, whatever, while the other person is using the shower, whatever. So it's a nice way when you are sharing a bathroom like that to not be stepping on each other's toes and having multiple people able to use the space at once. Okay. So that's that. Oops, sorry, I apologize. Sometimes these cameras are... Okay, so now we're back in the family room. And on the other end, we have the bedroom for the youngest son, who's still living at home or will be at this time. So we go in here, nice bedroom, big giant walk-in closet. I'll show you on the plan. And then right adjacent to that is one more bathroom, primarily for this kiddo, but we wanted it accessed from the hallway just in case. Lots of people are staying at the house and someone else needed to use that bathroom as well. And again, we did divide this out just a little bit. This one, we put the sink and the tub shower in one space. And then if you go through this door here, you of course have the toilet. So there we go. So pretty nice amount of space. I'm actually really happy with this. And then at the back end of this hallway, we have a very large storage / utility space. So it does go around the corner here, but it's got lots of space for built-in shelves, storing all those holiday totes, decorations and whatnot. So I'm going to close that camera. But here you can see, you come down the stairs, you've got the family room. The left-hand side is this den, guest bedroom, and shared bath. So that's kind of the guest wing. And then this right-hand portion is the youngest son's bedroom, that kind of shared bath. That's that huge walk-in closet, gigantic. And then the mechanical storage space. So, family, let me hop here. And then I'm just going to do a quick outside view. So here you can see, and this is kind of a dollhouse view, so I like it. But here's that front that I showed you. So you can see we've got lots of windows. We've got that beautiful entrance. Kind of rotate around. This is that master suite. So we've got the window above the tub and then the window into that closet up there. On the back of the house, here you can see this is the master suite with all those windows, that door out to the deck. Giant windows into the great room, and then matched those in the family room down below. Here we have the dining room with that bedroom down below. That little window is the one that goes into the pantry. And then this is the big stairwell that goes up to that in-law suite. And then the back of the garage. And back around. So, all right. Well, folks, thank you for tuning in. For those of you that will be seeing this later and celebrating your family member who's going to build this thing. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you answered maybe some questions that you had, and look forward to seeing this come to fruition. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already and want to see more videos like this, please like this video, comment. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are, and hit that subscribe button so you find out when I film more videos and go live. All right, folks, have a wonderful day, and